King Charles in panic mode. Charles trembles like an aspen leaf as Harry picking a bone with royal. King Charles has taken the throne with an unpleasant whiff of scandal surrounding his younger brother Prince Andrew. But, according to royal author Tina Brown, it's the king's own son Prince Harry who represents more of a threat to the monarchy. Former Vanity Fair editor Ms. Brown, author of the Palace Papers, said on Bloomberg's In the City podcast the monarchy was in a frail state and that the Queen's death would inevitably bring about a re-evaluation of what the royal family was for. In the interview, recorded shortly before the late Queen's death, Ms. Brown said it had been distressing to see Prince Andrew taking such a prominent role at Prince Philip's memorial service. Andrew denies all allegations made against him. She added any discussions around Andrew's future problems had been ring-fenced, because people understand that, okay, every so often the Queen is going to want her son next to her. But, she stressed, that would all change once Her Majesty died and Charles took the throne. However, she added, it was Harry who would represent the biggest threat to a frail 21st century monarchy depending on what he does next. I think Harry is a bit more of a problem, she said, because you never quite know what he's going to do next. He keeps them all on the back foot wondering where the bombs come from. Harry's book, which had originally been due before Christmas, is now expected to be in shops by Easter 2023, because held off publication so he could add a chapter about the Queen's funeral. The King is reportedly in panic mode over the book, which royal insiders fear will reveal some awkward secrets. According to one inside source, quoted by OK, the King has issued a firm warning to Harry that if he rats him out in any way in the book, Harry's whole family will be stripped of their titles. While Harry and wife Meghan Markle remain the Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles, their children Archie and Lilibet currently do not have titles. Royal expert Katie Nicholl, writing in Vanity Fair, explains, now that Charles is king, Harry and Meghan's children automatically become Prince Archie of Sussex and Princess Lilibet of Sussex. However, at the time of writing, the royal family's website still has them listed as Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor and Miss Lilibet Mountbatten Windsor. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's docuseries is dropping on Netflix either in December or in 2023, depending on which sources you believe, and the couple is reportedly well aware that they risk being cut off from the royals as a result. Harry and Meghan are quite aware that if they do or say anything that might be deemed insensitive toward Harry's family, then they risk being cut off completely, a source tells Vanity Fair royal reporter Katie Nicholl. There's a sense among the family that they are already on thin ice and they need to step cautiously. Harry knows that his father can be quite ruthless if he has to be. Charles won't tolerate the reputation of the crown being tarnished by a member of his family. The docuseries is arriving right after The Crown Season 5, and while there's a lot of speculation about how the royals feel about the show, all Charles really cares about is what Meghan and Harry do next. The notion of sovereignty is sacrosanct to Charles, and while they can brush the crown off as fiction, because that is what it is, they will pay close attention to anything Harry and Meghan put their name to, the source explains. Camilla and Charles have seen some of The Crown in the past. I very much doubt they will be watching it this time, but they will be watching what Harry and Meghan do next.